Yo, what's good everyone? Hope you're all doing well. So today we have analysing blue rank Claudios in Season 2. So obviously we've done orange, red and purple. Now moving on to blue rank. I think this is the rank where I'd say like basic matchup knowledge is probably required to progress through these ranks. Not like you need to know everything about every character. I don't think that's this rank. I think that's definitely more the highest of ranks where you need to probably know everything about every character. But at this rank I'm expecting maybe less at Fujin, but definitely the higher ranks, especially optimal combos, some sort of punishment on a few moves, probably better movement, and overall just a bit more clean and probably more move usage. I think we should be expecting to see. But yeah, let's have a look at the lowest of the blue ranks, which is Fujin. Already better combo. Oh, try the down forward 1-2, just missed the dash. Okay, 3-2, probably still good at this round. Tried down 1+2, maybe he wanted down back 1+2 but messed it up. Oh, should have been. Nice. Oh, good. Nice. Definitely already can see better combos, which is good. Wow, ducking a lot. Probably scared of Hell Sweep or something. Tried to hop kick. Now he blocks it. Should have launched it though. Nice. Okay. I have to adjust, it's airborne. Not. You kind of don't expect that yet. He's probably sticking with the standard combo and not noticing that he was airborne, but that comes with experience. Should be a kill here. 3-2. Okay, that worked. 1-2. Nice. Oh no, he didn't realise that he already had heat before the combo started. Okay. Nice step. I like that. Oh, this guy's pressing a lot of buttons. Yeah. That's okay. I know he tried to just mash out of it, but it's kind of hard. This guy always starts rounds with 1-1. Nice block. Unlucky. Nice duck. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. Side step 4 into the down 4-2. Nice. Oh, I can't go. I like that. Yeah. So already we can see, especially to purple ranks, the step, much better combos. Didn't really see too much punishment or too much matchup knowledge, I guess. I mean, he blocked Hell Sweep and didn't launch, which obviously isn't great. There were a couple of strings he could have ducked, but again, I don't think knowing too much about individual characters is essential in blue ranks. Like obviously launching Hell Sweep and big moves like his down 3+4 and his up 4, stuff like that. His basics that you probably should know. You need to launch, ducking certain strings like the back forward 2-3 or whatever it is, or down forward 1-2, that sort of stuff. Not doing that on reaction, I don't think is too essential at these ranks. But already we can see much better combos and better move usage as well. Like with the side step 4s, the back 3s. Try to use frame traps in down forward 2 after side step 4 is good. So that's actually a really good start for Fujin. And yeah, now let's look at Rajin. Okay, so now we have Rajin, which is the next rank up from Fujin. I don't think there'll be too much difference. Well, I guess we'll see. But I just think the main step is probably towards the higher blue ranks. But I think I'd say Fujin Rajin is normally the rank you see people stuck at in the blue ranks anyway, between If you're stuck, most people are stuck between Fuji and Rajin. Then when you break through to Kishin, sometimes you stay around there a little bit, or you go straight to Bushin. But I think this is the kind of rank where they're quite similar. But yeah, let's have a look. 2-1, side step 4, 54. Good. That's good. Down 1-2 like that. Plus, it's okay not to confirm it. Nice, like that. Yeah, that was solid. That was actually very solid.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice walk. Okay. Tried the 4-4-3 too. Oh, no duck. Good block. Oh, it should have been a launch, but it's okay. Yep, down up was nice. Nice, that's because he stuck the wrong way. Okay. That's fine. That happens. That even happens at the highest rank. Erase that. Okay. The hot kick worked.
Round 3. Fight.
I like that. I like that. It's good. Down 1-2 is fine if they can't deal with it. It's okay. It's a frame trap. It's a frame trap. Obviously, the higher up you get, you won't use hop kick after down 1-2, but if they don't know about it, then that could work. Love that. Oh, unfortunate. Nice. Yeah. Oh, and if you'd have just stopped the 2 there, that would have been. You would have been very close to killing. Nice. And no, that was solid. That was a quick game as well. So, difference between Rajin and Fujin that we saw there. The offense looked cleaner, especially the up forward 2s, the side step 4 placements, 2-1 as a poke. What else did he do? Down 1-2 is obviously good to use anyway, and if you know the opponent can't deal with it, it's good plus frames. Forward 3-2 using the level 3 charge, perfect. Overall, I'd say that's extremely good gameplay. I think the only thing probably would stop the progression of this player would be probably getting punished for using like frame traps such as down 1-2 into hop kick, doing stuff like that, where people know about the frames and just block after down 1-2, and you're doing an unsafe move, probably get punished for it. And then I reckon it's probably matchup knowledge. I know it worked out pretty well there. Didn't duck the ass because while standing 1-4, I think it is. So when you know if you're going to get clipped by this sort of stuff, or let them get away with it, sometimes in a momentum based game, when they're throwing all this stuff out and you're not dealing with it, you'll end up losing. Even though it's no fault of your own playing Claudio, like I feel like he played Claudio quite well there, not knowing what the other person's doing and punishing them and reacting to what they're doing is probably going to stop the progression for the further ranks. But yeah, overall it was good offense. Yeah, I like that. Let's go to Kishin now. Okay, so now we have Kishin. Obviously, like I spoke about before, once you break past Rajin, you either get completely stuck at Kishin or you go straight through to Bushin. It's what I see quite often when I'm watching people's gameplay and stuff. But we'll see how he gets on against Heihachi. With Heihachi, he depends on the type of playstyle, but he can be either quite easy to beat, depending on moves that they use, or it can be quite oppressive and quite difficult, especially if you don't know what's going on. But we'll see.
Round 1.
Okay, so just a very patient side step 4, nice side step 4, down back 4-3, classic Claudio flow chart is fine. Okay, good punish for him, good knowledge. Unlucky. He ducked, fairs. Nice, I like that because if he jabbed after that, he would have crushed, so that's good. If you didn't delay that, that would have worked. If you ever delay that string, you shouldn't ever delay any of the back 4 strings because they become unnatural. Yes, same flow chart. I mean, it's okay unless they do a mid. Nice block, down jab, punish that. Pass it forward, I'm at 4-3. Yeah. Classic Claudio flow chart. But if it works, it works. That's fine. Nice. Better combos. Love that. That combo there is all you need to do really. I probably would have done the exact same combo. Unless I wanted to go for a heat combo. Spring kick. Okay. Okay. Nice down jab. Yep. Oh, lucky. You can step that right, but I still don't think that sort of matchup knowledge there is 100% required at this rank. I think basic block punishment's more, like ducking a couple of strings that he might have, and basic block punishment is the more important than knowing stepping strings and stuff like that. But obviously that was possible and would have won the round, but that's okay. I think that's more of a higher up. Okay, so that is a very basic flowchart that it keeps going for. I'd say learn to adapt that. If it's not working, change it up. Shouldn't really use down that 1+2 too much outside of Starburst. That was good from him. That was good wall control. It was always going to be hard. Yep, side step forward down the 4-3. Nice airborne move. Can't parry it. That was good. Adapt to the wall. There you go. Oh, you could have killed. 6. Oh, okay, I respect that. You tried to duck. Probably got to get that down, but nice run too. Get that down at 1+2 without Starburst out of your game, really. I think that's the only thing that's really hurting you. Nice. Standard combo. Yep, down at 1+2. Down forward 1-2 would wall carry you. Maybe. Oh, just shot. I would have gone for the same thing though. Like I said it before you did it. Down forward 1-2 might have wall carried there. Oh, it's okay. You can duck that, but that's fine. Nice, wasn't in 1-1. You can step that, but that's okay. Okay. If you can get away with it, use it. Nice knowledge check. Okay, if you're in a killing situation, don't use forward 2-2. Luckily that didn't punish. I like that. Back 3-3. Back 3, back 3, back 3-3. Nice. Yeah, I'd say if you're in a killing situation, you've used down 1-2, your only options to use there is down back 4, down 3, back 3, or back 1. I don't think there's anything else you should really be using. Maybe even 2-1, I guess. 2-1 is pretty good because it tracks sidestep left and beats power pushes and rage arts, so I think that'd be pretty good as well. I'd say for this individual player, I get the down forward 3-2, down back 1+2 beats jab checks, but when the guy's not jab checking against you, try and recognise it straight away, so that you don't waste your Starburst, so you can use it in another situation. And then I'd probably stop using it without Starburst as much. Obviously not saying never use it without Starburst, because it can work, you can high crush, I get that. But yeah, I definitely think the basic matchup knowledge was okay. He didn't really test you too much. I know you could have stepped down forward 1-2, but I don't class that as basic matchup knowledge. That's more advanced matchup knowledge. But overall, it still looked decent. Yeah, it was still decent. Let's move on to the final one of the blue ranks before they break into the extra purple / gold ranks. Okay, now for the final blue rank Bushin before you break into Tekken King, Emperor, God Supreme, whatever it is. This is the defining one where I think once you break through into the next level of ranks, matchup knowledge is because as we've seen with the previous Claudios, they have the combos, they have the move selection. Obviously, could be used a bit more optimally. Like there is stuff they could do better with the moves that they're using and how they use it, but that's besides the point. That comes with experience anyway. I think it's going to be more matchup knowledge, knowing how to beat every individual character with your character and what your character has versus the individual characters, and frame knowledge, how to use frames, how to use your own frames against their frames, when you can press, when you can't press, when you should sidestep, when you should challenge, when you can stop them from doing any sort of challenge. That's where it becomes a little bit more advanced, which obviously we'll talk more about when we get to the next stage. But let's look at the final blue rank. Okay, so popping heat straight away. Don't recommend doing that. You really want to save your heat, if possible, for a little bit later on. Because now you're only going to get one move. Good block. If that. Now you need to use it. See, popping heat there. Didn't even get to use it, so now you're at a big disadvantage round 1. Which if they play this right, will be really hard for you to win. Good. Side step 4. Good block. That there you should watch him for all launch. Nice. See the combo. Okay, that works. Could have done another dash back 3, but it's okay. I like the movement from both players. This is dead. Oh, it's not dead. 1-3. Already the GOAT. Already a GOATed player. I like the spacing between the players. This is good. Okay, so you plus here. The jabs is fine. Nice. Punish. You could 4-2 that there. Nice block and patience though, in case he didn't finish it. Nice. Should be like a down. Let's see. You might be able to get a down 2 there. Not now though. That's kind of cheap, isn't it? Okay, so popping heat at the start. Really don't recommend doing that, especially if you're not going to use it. And you got that there. You might as well use it here. Okay, you still got Stardust, I guess. Yep, I do the same thing there. If it hits, I hold it. If it doesn't hit, I don't hold it. That tends to be what I do at the moment. 4-3. Okay, you could have done a better combo, but that's okay. It's something. Raw 1+2. Back 3 is nice because they can't do anything about it. Oh, it should have been a 4-2. Okay, so that's a flow chart that really seems to be lights up blue lens. Nice. Yep, love that. Oh, he's dead. Oh, unlucky. 1-3 maybe. You could have killed him there, by the way. That's actually, I know it's a matchup knowledge thing, but if you think they're gonna do that, they're only +6. If you look at the frames, it's 19 frames. You can actually Magic 4 interrupt that. It doesn't high crush or anything like that. You can jab interrupt it. I mean, if you try, you lose to the low, the claw low thing, but I mean, you're not going to do too much damage for trying. At least it stops their comeback. But again, advanced matchup knowledge is fine. Finish, yeah. Finish that anyway. Okay, so if I was to analyse that there, the popping the heat at the round start is a massive no-no. Especially if you break through to the higher ranks, because I think Claudio is one of the, like, out of the whole cast, he needs heat more than anyone. So just popping it and not really using it is not ideal. And I definitely wouldn't do round start as well. Imagine if someone sidesteps round start, which a lot of people do when you get higher up anyway. You literally wasted your heat and you're being launched for it. So I definitely wouldn't do that. Probably better combos as well would be ideal. You could do like back 3, even if you struggle with So if you have Starburst, he was doing up forward 4, forward forward 4, back 3, 2 1 2, down 1 2. Even if you struggle with doing back 3 dash back 3, just do back 3 forward 2, 2 1 2. You know, it's a little bit easier and it's more damage. And then adjusting to the wall as well. There was a couple of times where you could have probably killed, or at least been close to killing, if you'd have adjusted your combos to the wall a little bit better. And then obviously, like I spoke about before, advanced matchup knowledge is really going to come into it now, which is going to be the complete difference from you progressing to either being stuck where you are or even going backwards, obviously depending on who you're matching against. So this is where it needs to be analysing your own replays, looking at the frames and moves and how can I deal with that, what did I do, what could I have done better, and then just going in practice mode, selecting the character, going through the move list, repeating stuff, blocking stuff and then sidestepping stuff and ducking stuff. Is just going to be extremely vital for you to be able to get as high up as you want to get, whether it's become the #1 ranked Claudio player, be a tournament player, or just be competing against the best online. Anything like that, these are all very, very important. But yeah, that's it for the blue ranks. Thank you all for watching. Take care.